Hi Simone, just 3 additional exercises to add to our list of things that we did last time. So remember, we wanted to start with spiky ball release in through those lower back structures, up against the wall, and then lying down for the actual glutes. And we had 2 tracks running around that glute area to do the release work. Then we said, well, we're going to do some activation in those deep abdominals. Remember, there's that gentle, just nice neutral alignment with the pelvis. We're just getting that sense of engagement through the center. So that's breath, a little bit of pelvic floor, a little bit of transversus abdominis. Remember, we're getting that nice gentle drawing in and up of the abdominal wall. Then we had, that we did last time, prone double leg lifts, which we reviewed today. So remember, keep the pelvis nice and level. We find that activity through those deep abdominals, and then we press the pelvis straight into the bench, which gets us glute activity. And today we were just getting some feedback by using a kind of a pistol grip. We kind of went, put your thumbs on the glutes, fingertips resting down on the hamstrings. We should feel those glutes activate on both sides at the same time, and we're pressing the hips or the pelvis straight into the bench. We'll get glute activation. The legs might come off the ground, that's all good, but we're really trying to get that symmetrical activation in the glute max muscles. And we were talking about the control of the abdominal wall to support the lower back. We don't want arching in the lower back. We're just trying to get that sense of front of pelvis pressing straight down, which gets us that activity, which we need in standing when you're walking. And at the moment we're getting left glute max was kind of not wanting to play a lot. So the work shifted to the front of the hip. Then we said, okay, we've got our oyster 2 variation. That's the one at 90-90, where we're front of hip nice and relaxed. We're looking for muscle work at the back of the side hip. Front of hip's gonna stay nice and relaxed. So we float the leg and we're just going up and down. We wanna work the range that you have available. We don't wanna roll the pelvis back, and yes, the underneath leg is gonna be working. Transversus abdominis, those deep abdominal muscles, we want them integrated in the movement. And remember that we said, well, we're kind of in this position, nice neutral alignment through that lower spine, and we just happen to have the legs, we're on the side obviously, but they're at about 90 degrees if we can get them. And the shin stays pretty much level to the floor. We're going up, we're going down, and we want to work on endurance, so we're not going to come all the way down. Then we've got our single knee floats, so same nice neutral alignment of the pelvis. We find that engagement through the center, and then we're going to float one leg up. And remember, as that leg comes in towards you, we want to do that lifting from, for you, the inside of the leg, thinking about that connection, not letting these outside structures do too much work. We want a nice fold at the front of the hip, and the same control on the way down. The spine should not get pulled out of alignment in either direction. Now, at home, if you've got a stretchy band, we're going to use that band and we're going to find that same engagement through center. We're in a nice neutral position, and then we're going to draw down against the band to load the abdominal wall. Right? Inhale and then release back up. So we're going exhale, center, pull down against the band. Legs should be relaxed because we're not using the hip flexor muscles to stabilize. Inhale and then release back up. Again, no change in alignment through that lower spine. We added 2 other exercises. One was a neutral spine, what sometimes gets called just a glute bridge or pelvic press. So we are trying to keep the same organization between pelvis, lower spine, and rib cage. And we're going to go engage through the center and drive straight down into the ground, lifting the hips up. We're trying to get within reason as much range as we can, and then we lower back down. But what we don't want is the lower spine arching, or for that matter, flexing, right? We just want to be driving straight up, lowering down, and we're looking for that same activity. Glute max is our primary thing. And then the last one, we said, well, one of the things that is sort of putting you in a position where the lower spine is being loaded and the front of the hip is being loaded is with your legs out straight, you're getting pulled into a back bend. So that means in standing, you're getting pulled into a back bend.
So we said, well, okay, we've got to strengthen the abdominals and we've got to build a better length in that front of hip structure. So we're going to place the hands behind the head. We're going to slide the back of the head away, find that deep abdominal engagement, and we're going to lift the chest slightly. So that is our start position. From here, we slide one leg away and we're trying to get that leg all the way to straight. So the back of the thigh is pulling towards the ground, and then we come gliding back in. As we exhale, find that muscle support through the center, slide the leg away, take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're bringing the leg back again. The pelvis and spine stay kind of where they were. So we're just lifting the head and chest to load the abdominal wall, but we're not trying to completely flatten the lower back into the ground.
That's it. Hope that's enough to give you something to go with.